Goofy Gorilla IT.
Hey guys, this is Corey over at Goofy Gorilla IT, and today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to install and run a scan with Malwarebytes Anti-Malware. For those of you who don't know what malware is, it's essentially, to make it easy, it's a form of virus. It's an infection that essentially uses resources on your computer and slows your computer down. So it's definitely something you don't want on your computer. To start off with, we're going to go to downloads.cnet.com. Once you're here, you want to type in Malwarebytes, and you'll see that it pops up down here. And once your page is displayed here, you want to go down here to this link, the Malwarebytes Anti-Malware, and it's going to have the blue link to the left here. You're going to click on that link, and once this comes up, you're going to click on the Download Now link over here. And just wait for the file to pop up. Depending on what browser you're using, you may have to go into your downloads file. I'm using Google Chrome right now, so mine actually pops up down here at the bottom. Once that file is downloaded, you're going to go ahead and open that executable file and click Run. Now it is going to ask you for permission to run the following program. Once you get to this, you set up the language. Obviously, just click OK for English, and you're just going to click Next here, followed by I accept, Next, Next again, and just go ahead and go with the default path name here. Click Next and accept the default name there as well. Click Next, and I do want to create a desktop icon, so I'm going to leave that checked. Click Next again, and just kind of review your options here to make sure everything's correct, and then click Install. And it should install pretty quickly. So next, you're going to have a couple of checkboxes here. One is for the free trial of Malwarebytes Anti-Malware Premium, and one is for Launch Malwarebytes Anti-Malware. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck Enable Free Trial. If you want to try it out, you can, but you don't have to. Click Finish. And once I've done that, it's going to update the database right here. And once that is complete, we're going to go up here to the top and click Scan. One of the things I want to point out before I do this is that while you're actually running this scan, you have to do this every week or twice a week or whatever the case may be. Malwarebytes is not an active malware scanner. So if something happens, it's not going to catch it right when it happens. You have to run this scan in order for it to actually catch it. But it is a very good tool. I've actually used it on computers that had over 1,000 infected files, and I was able to recover the computer so that it would actually run again. So we're going to click here on Custom Scan and Scan Now, and I'm going to go ahead and scan my C drive on this virtual machine. And once you check that, you're going to go ahead and click on Start Scan. And this is probably going to take a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and let this scan, and I'll come back when it's done, and we'll finish up here. Okay guys, I'm back now, and I went ahead and finished scanning the computer, and actually hasn't found any infected files. I am using a newer version of Malwarebytes now, and it's a little bit different user interface than it was before. I know with this new user interface, you actually treat it like you would an antivirus, and you click on it and basically quarantine the file. It used to be checkboxes to the left side where you have to go through and check every single file. But again, no matter what you do, once you remove the file or quarantine the file, you are going to be prompted to restart your computer. You do want to make sure you restart it because the changes won't be final until you do so. And again, remember that you do have to scan your computer. This is not an active scanner. I'm sure with the paid version it is, but with the free version it is not. So make sure you're scanning your computer at least once or twice a week, and you should be good to go. Again, this has been a tutorial on how to download and scan with Malwarebytes Anti-Malware. And my name is Corey with Goofy Gorilla IT. Thanks.